let me quickly introduce you. Well, first welcome to have found a way uphill to the castle and to this very secluded but charming postal museum of Prague Castle. And without further ado, I would first like to give the floor to Mr. Jiří Střecha, who is the director of a post museum of the Czech Republic and who has been most helpful in establishing this exhibition. So please.
Thank you, Your Excellency, dear guests. I'm very happy that we meet here in the small gallery in the space of the Prague Castle Post Office. This post office was established here in 23rd of June 1919, and from this time it's still on the same place here. And a few years ago we decided with our dear friends from the Post Office of Czech Post, we decided to do here small gallery for the presentation of the Czechoslovakia and Czech post stamps history. And we are so happy that we can cooperate on this exhibition with the Luxembourg ambassador and colleagues because it says showing here some piece of our together history, and thank you for cooperation, and that is all from my side. And now I would like to ask for some small speech the author of the exhibition, Pavel Kovařík, please.
Thank you for your nice words, Jirka. First of all, sorry for being a little bit tired. My 3-month-old daughter decided to start the day at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I had a hard day. But hopefully the exhibition is not involved by this fact. Just a few words about what you can see here. We have decided to divide it into 3 parts. The first one is focused on art design itself. It's a good opportunity to compare how, let's say, Czech or Czechoslovak art designers, together with those from Luxembourg, approach to that very complicated fact that portraying medical kings or monarchs is not easy thing. We don't have much to rely on. Just a few statues or decorations from churches or medieval seals, let's say. And if you look properly on the exhibits, you will see that Czechs, just like Luxembourgs, are actually using the same pictures in the postage stamps. The other part of the exhibition is focused on work of Mr. Ondráček and Kulhánek. They are very well known in Czech Republic for being responsible for our beautiful banknotes. And the reason why I have chosen them is because they help to popularize the Luxembourg dynasty in our country as well by beautiful portraits and designs which we can see on Czech stamps. And the last one is focused on the symbolics of the Luxembourg dynasty and the century of their rule in Bohemia. For those who are more interested in this topic, we have written also a few modest texts which you can see on the panels. And hopefully you will enjoy the exhibition. Thank you very much for your attention. And there are 2 more names which should be mentioned today. It's Mr. Claude Balthazar from Luxembourg Postal Company and his assistant Annie Jenny. So thanks for helping us with some licenses and reproductions. It was a very successful cooperation. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.
I would just like to add a few words. You took some of them out of my mouth, actually, so thank you very much. Well, first, thanking you once again, Mr. Střecha and Mr. Kovařík, for your endeavor and for cooperating in such a really great way with us on this exhibition. Philately is something for the ones in the know, for cognoscenti a little bit. But as this exhibition shows, it can also go beyond, and it really shows the iconography of our shared history. Well, I will not talk long about the dynasty of Luxembourg in Bohemia. I think that is fairly well known. It was the height of the Middle Ages, and it was that time that under the Luxembourg dynasty Prague became the splendid and important capital as we know it today. I think it was the first heyday, international bloom of one of the most important and beautiful cities at that time, not only in Europe, but all over the world. Other big centuries for Prague would follow, but without the Luxembourg dynasty, who after 4 rulers, well, just passed out because there were no descendants or no male heirs at that time, as it was the obligation. Well, and then the Habsburgs came in, and that's an entirely other story. They stayed much longer, but they also built lots of things. You're in the middle of one of them. But the first stones, actually, of the Prague castle here, and especially St. Vitus Cathedral, were led by one of the Luxembourg rulers, Charles IV. So you will find all of them, all of this history condensed on little postage stamps. And for those who haven't noticed yet, actually there is a trick here. Some of them are buried, so to say, in the drawers. So you have to open the drawers to find actually the oldest stamps of Jan Luxemburski, John the Blind, and his descendants. So, well, we are therefore, if you have any questions about history, you can always ask. If you don't, it's fine. Have a glass of wine from Luxembourg as well. So let's toast to the Luxembourg dynasty, who was here 800 years ago. And thank you once again so much, the Postal Museum of the Czech Republic, for allowing us to have this in this absolute fabulous surroundings. And one last word for those who don't know the museum downtown yet, please have a look. It's probably one of the best collections you can find in Europe and in one of the most picturesque settings. So downtown Prague, the Postal Museum, one of your next outings, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you.